Hi guys, and welcome back to Progress Everything. In today's video, we're looking at Cyberstroller, one of my current investments. They've just released an investor update, and I haven't heard from these guys for 2 years, so I'm quite excited to share it with you. So I'm going to share my screen. Give me a moment, and we're going to go through this live. This will be my initial thoughts because I haven't seen this. So here we go. This is the update. 2022. I really liked it, the idea, and I have no idea. I thought it could go well, but who knows with these things. It's always good to see. As a background, they make these really cool Cyberstroller, and it's a stroller, a pram, but they've added in technology and really cool things. I might do another video about the actual concept, but anyway, here's the update. Thanks to your investment, it's been able to be the best year ever. That's a good first sentence. Our hardware and software have been designed for manufacturing. A manufacturing partner has been appointed. The Department of International Trade selected us as one of 12 companies invited to represent British technology at CSE. I did see that. CSE is that technology fair in, is it Las Vegas? Can't remember. If we look at this kind of graphic on the right, it looks like the AI, that maybe they're putting AI, possibly new investors, Cybercam, 2x resolution. They're mentioning the CES here, 30% lighter, tooling costs reduced by 70% and display 30% bigger. So maybe that's what they've done. We'll see. Going on to the paragraph, we were listed among the top 10 startups in several publications. We formed technology partnerships with the company that developed Google Glass and the Tesla car seat. That's amazing. When I saw the product, I already thought it looks a bit like Tesla, to be honest. I missed out on Tesla and I thought this maybe is the Tesla of prams. So it looks like they're getting some partnerships with people that have worked in Tesla or on Tesla cars and Google Glass. Interesting. Attracted interest from over 100 distributors globally. We've also added to our product range. So let's have a look at what they've done there. That's interesting. 100 distributors. That's good because I don't think there's any cost to distributors, and I think that you pay them once they sell. Possibly. So this is going to talk about their journey, product evolutions. They've changed the product slightly. That does look different. Over 1,012 prototypes. Wow. Steering system. In user tests, the forces on the steering cable meant that they need constant adjustment to allow for the outer cable to compress over time. To resolve this, we have reverted back to a pushrod system. The mechanism requires no ongoing adjustment or maintenance, and it's proven to be far more durable over time. Weight. After initial design for manufacturer, stroller weight was at the upper end of our competitors and 30% higher than our target weight. We undertook a detailed stress analysis on every component within the Cyberstroller to reduce this individual part weight. We achieved a total reduction of up to 60% on some components, with an overall average weight reduction of 30% across all components. The Cyberstroller is now not only lightweight, but it is one of the lightest strollers in the category. So that's good that it's light. Cyber wheel. To meet minimum finger trap requirements as well as the safety standards to pass technical testing, we had to raise the seat mount and we had to do some changes. Basically, this will result in a higher center of gravity. Blah blah blah. That looks very technical. Analysis also was conducted. Results indicate that something blah blah blah. There's a better size for it, so they've changed the size of the wheel. User interface. During user trials, the user interface was too small and the rotary encoder was challenging to navigate. I think this is like when you can like tweak the wheel to like change the screen, especially whilst pushing a stroller. We've now integrated these functions into our app platform. You can operate the stroller with your smartphone or leave it in your pocket and let the app control stroller sensors automatically. That's interesting. Folded cube. The folded cube with the seat is the same as Silver Cross Wayfarer. The SX Wayfarer, one of the best selling products for the last decade. Not quite sure what that means. I don't know what the Wayfarer is, but maybe some other people do, possibly. Ecosystem where you learn more about your baby as your baby grows. Cyber Intel. Cyberstroller's onboard sensor allow the user to collect data sets and gain understanding of their child's behavior and well-being. Ultimately, monitoring stress, heartbeat development, and sleep will allow you to provide your baby with the best possible environment. There's a camera. Camera has been updated with greater resolution and Wi-Fi enabled camera. 2 additional AI cameras have also been added. One forward-facing to detect different terrain and environments, another facing the child to monitor well-being. That's really, really cool. Stay connected to your little one. You'll never have to worry about leaving them alone with our cyber app. Live stream from your stroller to crib camera. Monitor your baby's health. Capture the first smile. One cyber app even lets you know when your baby is most comfortable strolling. I think that's really, really, really cool. I think mothers and fathers will probably be interested in that. Electronics to control the respective functions, for example, headlight, display, camera. They've developed bespoke hardware. This is demonstrated at CES and was a lot of positive feedback. With the refinement of operation edition, we're now ready to move forward with a full product technology specification. There's some sensors, heart rate, and activate soothing sounds or notify the user that the baby may need to be attended to. So there's some sensors to sense the baby's comfort levels. Okay, so you can actually have monitoring of your baby inside and outside of the home with some of their other products. So there's a complete transport solution consisting of a chassis, seat, an add-on bassinet, and add-on ICS. This will provide the customer the full suite of seats to take baby from birth to toddler and from car to the streets. That's really interesting. Oh, sorry. I don't know how that left. Let's go back. Stage 1. Cyberstroller will launch with a complete transport solution. Sorry, I've already read that. Stage 2. We'll grow our range to include home products such as cots, monitors, and activity products. These products will require their own at-home monitors that will be tailored to the needs of the family. I think that's interesting. I think there's a lot of people doing that. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if there's any kind of more information about that, and what's the point in that. Cyberstroller I thought was about movement and outside the home rather than inside the home. But anyway, manufacturing has partnered with an industry-renowned electronic and stroller manufacturer. We've reduced tooling costs by up to 70%. As a result of this partnership, by forging partnerships, we'll be able to develop new products more quickly and bring them to market sooner. We've got some patents for steering concepts, for the ball, for electric drive. I think that's great. They've got the paints there, possible paints and protections. So it looks like possible at the moment. Filed, there's some that have been granted. So yeah, that's good. They're in the process of getting all them filed. Next steps, we're officially launching at Kind and Judgend in Germany in September. The distributors will be able to place an order for the Cyberstroller's travel system. Our funding round is still open if you'd like to top up your investment before starting a Series A later in the year. Please email for further details. We're now recruiting key areas to strengthen our core team. Excited to announce that we've been shortlisted for Most Innovative Tech this year at the Hustle Awards. So that's the next steps, basically. That's interesting. So they're launching, and they're saying the funding round is still open. So I don't know if that means it's the 2020 funding round or if there's another funding round that I wasn't aware about. I'm not sure about that. They're also recruiting, and they're also going to be raising a Series A later on, which is interesting. That could really explode their valuation. I'm going to stop sharing now. I'm just going to quickly go on the app and see if they have a fund raise in process, because I haven't seen it. I've been kind of monitoring them quite closely. One moment. Stick with me. Yeah, I mean, I go on their Crowdcube and you can't invest any more on it at the moment. So Anyway, they were valued at 4 million, 3.9 million. This was way back in 2020, and they raised 280k. So if they do raise a Series A, I mean, I don't know how much that could be. It could be 1 million, it could be 2 million. You know, I wonder how much their valuation will go up by. I think that'd be it'd be very surprising if they were less than 10 million. If they're getting distributors and they're able to start making sales, I think it could be quite good. So that's Cyberstroller, and that's my kind of 10 minutes on it. I think it's a good update. I think, you know, they're improving the products. They've made it even better than it was. So I mean, that's good. It seemed like it was pretty good enough anyway to make sales, but they made it even better. I think mothers will be, you know, that are taking their kids out, and maybe, you know, the carers of kids, whether they're mothers, fathers, nannies, whatever. I think this provides a solid product, a safe product, a product where you can monitor children. You know, when you're talking to other parents, I guess, or whether you're on your phone, but you can still look down and you can see the kid, how they're doing. You've got an app. So I think it's interesting. I think it looks cool. I think that the product experience will be good, and they've made it light, which is good. And they're looking at the other products of, you know, crib to cradle to pram or stroller, if you like, and that's interesting. It's like a whole product journey. Not so sure about the, you know, the in crib kind of cameras and stuff. I kind of envisage this company as more of a kind of, you know, maybe transportation technology company than just fully on babies. But, you know, there might be more detail about that. Maybe it's so simple for them to create these things. Maybe it only costs them 10 quid because they've already got the technology to create one of those products, and they can sell it for 80, that it's kind of, maybe it's profitable and maybe it's worth doing. I don't know. There was no information there. I might email them. And you know, and ask them about what their plans is for this. Let's see. I'm going to do that now. Actually, I'm going to do it as we speak. Why not? No time like the present. Share my screen again. See if I can get the right window. Here we go. So we've got this is their support and the investors. So I'll just say hi, Crocom. On the update, it mentions that the round is still open, but I don't see. Also, love some information. Series A. If there we go. Let's see what they say to that. Stop sharing the screen. And there we go. So I'm glad to hear from them. They have a very small team, so I don't think they can send regular updates like other companies. But I think they're an interesting company. They have a decent chance of success. I would say, you know, I mean, at the time I thought it was maybe 30%, maybe now it's 50%. You know, they've got distributors. Once you get your product right and you got distribution, people will want to buy the products, hopefully, and they're off to the races. So I'm quite excited. I put in, I mean, you know, I don't know if it's meaningful for other people, but I put in a meaningful amount for me. So it's good to see an update. You know, the hardest thing when you're investing in a startup is if you don't hear anything for a couple of years, and like the next email is they need more money, or they're going for another raise, or worse, they're going bust. Fortunately, I've invested in 60 companies, more than 60 startups, and only one has gone bust in the last 2 years. So I heard some crazy statistic that I don't know, half of all startups go bust within 12 months, or a huge amount go bust within 2 years. Well, that hasn't been the case with the ones that I've invested in. Only one has gone bust, and I only put in a couple of hundred pounds into that. It was a Barcelona fintech that went bust. So anyway, overall, I think it's going well. If you're interested in my analyses, I've got a couple of videos where I analyze pitch decks and companies, startups. So definitely check those out. They're good even for someone that's learning about investing, and you want to learn about investment analysis. I was asked a question on Quora about how to evaluate a company. And I think these videos that I do on analyzing pitch decks, analyzing the propositions, analyzing the businesses of these startups that are requesting funds and seeking investment, I think it's a great kind of case study for you guys to review, see how I look for companies and see how I look at companies, see how I'm analyzing things, and you can definitely learn from that. I think they're a good learning tool. Of course, if you've got any questions, queries, or comments, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe. Remember that knowledge is power, especially the right kind of knowledge, and hopefully I'm sharing that kind of knowledge for you guys, and progress is everything. I'll see you guys in another video. Take care.